Hello, hello, hello. I decided to give you guys a walkthrough of all these beautiful prints that I've been doing. And these are some papers, some just roll-offs or whatever, but they are still yummy. They're going in a journal. I'm going to cut some of them up and do master boards, but they are fun. So let's start with, these are not all the ones that I pulled because I have a whole bunch over there that I have not even gone through. But let's just look at these. We got pop dots. These are both sides. Just beautiful. Stacking bars. Stacking bars. Look at that purple and silver. This is another way that I have honed in on the colors that I like. These are the colors that I've pulled out from all the prints that I've done. And these are my colors. The copper, the black, and then green kind of in there. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. The Floor by Darcy. I'll try to leave all the description to the links to the stencils. They are from PM Artist Studio. That's just the background. And this one is, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. But this one's by Darcy. And that's Pop Dots, Liquid Layers. Beautiful. And then we have Geranium on this side, Pop Dots on this side, Geranium, and then this one I put some Posca pen to it, but look how that green shimmer, and pulled it with bronze, I think. Put Geranium, and that one I just know it's done by Brad. This one is Circular Stream. Then Circular Stream. And that's a little bit of mayhem on the back. Circular Stream with liquid layers on the back. Circular Stream, liquid layers. Look at that red, that gold. So pretty. But the pink and brown with yellow. And then we got pop dots over it. Background. Stacking bars with liquid layers. Geranium. Liquid layers. A little mayhem on the back. Liquid layers. Liquid layers and some bramble branches in there. Beautiful background. Liquid layers. Liquid layers. It's been a liquid layering kind of day. Well, it was whenever I did these. Little mayhem. Liquid layering. Liquid layers. Circular motion on the back. Circular stream. Liquid layer. Pop dot. This was a pull clean. These are Bed of Roses by Carrie Griffith. And also in there, I put in, oh my goodness, I can't remember what that is in there. I think it's liquid layers, I'm not sure. Circular Stream. Carrie. The colors, I was going for the colors, not so much the stencil, but I like the colors. Circular Stream. Red and brown. Background. A little mayhem. Pop dot. I got a little pop dot and mayhem. Liquid layers and stacking bars. Mayhem. And I can't remember, but it's by Brad. I can't remember that. Mayhem. Art Nouveau by Rhonda. More mayhem. And we got pop dots. And this was with purple, gold, and orange. Love this color. And then this is just a pull at another time, and also some stamping that I did on there. So yeah, those are the ones. I got these, and they're going to go in my art journal that I'm going to make, and it'll be a book that I'll probably split these in two and then fold them over. So that's those. And then we took these, because these are different. These are going to go in my art journal, so I wanted them to be separated by the paper. But again, we've got liquid layers. This one's probably going harder to do. Let's see if we can pull it together. And bramble, I'm just going to show because you've already seen them. I'll put the names below. That double, this was 2 stencils. And circular stream on back, that's pretty color. So again, paid attention to coloring. Not so much as what I put on the plate, but the colors. African mud cloth. Pop dot. Look at those roses. Look at those colors. Pink. I love pink. Sorry, Mo. Art Nouveau. This was kind of like a skip-off roll. This is a stencil and 2 stencils, 2 different ones. This is a fun one. Orange and metallic green. This is orange and metallic green with gold. These are some little flowers. Mayhem always shows up and shows out. That's metallic orange and metallic green. Bramble branches. Roll off just some pulling of the plate, that green that was left on those flowers. Purple and yellow is always a good color. That's Mayhem over some roses. Pink and gold. Oh, I'm sorry, pink and green. With the yellow, I laid that a flop the plate on top of it. Background. Might pop a stencil over this, maybe. Not sure. I think these are all done. I'm going to take, put them in my art journal. Then when I put them in my art journal, I'm going to put Dorland's wax over them so that way I don't have to worry about having wax paper on them. That is Mayhem. That's yellow, red, and I pull with black. Now background. Liquid layers, and just kind of pull on a cardboard. Probably, maybe, gonna cut this up. I'm not sure. Black and pink is what it looked like when you put too much paint. That was too much paint, but it still turned out pretty. Background. Got Mayhem and Pop Dots, which is always the show. Got pink and that vintagey tea brown. And a little bit of purple. Backgrounds, got a little bit of Pop Dot in that. Backgrounds, Pop Dot. Pop Dot and Mayhem. Liquid layers. Now this one is beautiful. The colors that's in this one here is a lot. So it was black, turquoise, orange, and yellow, and then I even put some white, but I think I pulled it with black. And again, I played around with it. Gold, just the background. Isn't that fun? That's how you do the brayer off, and you still can keep brayering off and then add and build that up. Another flop off, and another back. This one is black, yellow, and a pull with burnt umber. Brayer off. And of course blue, red, and I think some black kind of mixed in, give you that. And then I pulled it with blue, but it's got all kind of other stuff in there that was on the plate. Made it fun. Mayhem. Mayhem and pop duck. Bronze and metallic, and brown, I think, or burnt umber. Brayer off. So this one is 3 stencils. Liquid Layers, Art Nouveau, and Mayhem. And last we have purple and gold roses. Beautiful. So those are the ones that I've sat together and separated. These are going to go in my art journal. And I'm going to put them in there so that way I won't have prints that are pulled and I'm collecting them in boxes. I am not collecting them in boxes. I refuse, if I can help it. But there will be some that will be not done because, like I said, these are going to be, I don't know, backgrounds or something like that. Not sure. But they're roll-offs and flop-offs. These are actual pulls. All right, that's all. I wanted to share that real quick so you can see where we're going and where we come from with pulling. It's coming together. I'm making a note out of all of my colors that I do like because I've learned over the last couple of days, it's not about the stencil and the color. It's about how I feel and what colors I like. So I'm going to try to narrow it down to like 5 of all of these colors. I already know metallics is number 1. They're going to make it. All right. See you guys later. Bye. Happy creating.